Chance.
So on top, go back with another video. I'm Strange Wing. Today we got a movie review for Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. So let's get down to brass tacks. I gave Ma Rainey's Black Bottom 10 out of 10 wings.
Why? Why?
Because top to bottom, this is a wonderful movie. I watched it once because it's only been out a day, obviously. I watched it once, I was like, I didn't see anything wrong with that movie. Except for one little thing, but I didn't take that off the score. But this movie reminds me of a Chadwick, Boseman, Kendrick Lamar connections there, but it reminds me of a really good Kendrick Lamar song. It doesn't hold punches. It's thoughtful. It has a point. That point has a edge. It has a realistic tone. It has a realistic feel to it, because shit like that really happens. You know, you feel the perspectives in his songs. You feel the perspective in this movie. I mean, it shows the quality, the depth in such a small period of time you have with these characters, or the person Kendrick Lamar is rapping about, and it makes you think. It makes your brain work. It makes you think about these characters, or the character in the song, or whatever, after the fact. So I got done, I was like, man, I want to listen to Kendrick Lamar. That's what it reminded me of. The directing in this film is incredible. The acting is off the charts as well. I mean, talking about the main two, Chadwick and English,
motherfucker, do you speak it?
Viola Davis, they are unrecognizable in these roles. It's insane. It's mind-blowing. Chadwick Boseman looks like he doesn't look sick. He doesn't look 40. He looks like he's 27. And Viola Davis looks like a hot mess in the best way possible, obviously. But Davis, Boseman played their parts to
Perfection.
everyone in this film is great. It's very clear their roles, who they show respect to and whatnot, and that leads me into the dialogue, and particularly Viola Davis, Ma Rainey. She just has this presence on the screen. She controls it. That's what a character is. It's her controlling what she can, because she knows she cannot control everything. So she's going to control what she can and make that impact, make that influence. And it shows up in the dialogue, because Ma Rainey, she don't give a fuck about nobody. She don't take no shit. So it's Ma Rainey versus everybody. The band members to Ma Rainey, the respect they show, the band members to each other, the band members to the white people, the recording session people. All these relationships are different. You look at Chadwick Boseman's character, and there's just so many layers. And Levy, he talks to the white people with much more respect than Ma Rainey, the one he's working for, because he wants a job, he wants his own band, he has his hopes, he has his dreams, his admirations. The way he talks to the band members, totally different. And that comes down to, like, you already have an excellent story on your hands, but that comes down to excellent writing. And that's minus the acting. I thought that was the highest point that we saw off camera, is the writing, because everyone's relationship is so different. The white people in the recording studio isn't talking to the band members like they're talking to Ma Rainey, and vice versa. So every time a character is talking to another character, even within the band members, the dialogue is so different. You're writing dialogue for so many different faces for one person, and that's incredible. It's mind-blowing that someone had that in mind and kept realizing that and went back and made sure it stuck throughout the entire runtime of the film, because that's a hard task to do. You get comfortable and these characters just talk to anyone regularly, but back then they didn't do. They had to wear these masks. They had to show respect, different levels to different people, different colors, different races, stuff like that. So they keep that in mind the whole time. I thought that was highlight of this film. Definitely the best part, behind the camera acting being the best part of the film. Those performances blew me away. 2 of the best performances of the year, hands down, no doubt. Oscar season, that they're not nominated, it's a crime. But the editing, it isn't noticeable. That's what you want in a film. You don't want the editing to be noticeable. And the only thing that was noticeable to me when I finished this film was how good it was. And I was like, damn, not a lot of people's going to get that.
Well, that's unfortunate.
And that's my only problem with the film, is it's on Netflix, easy access. Chadwick Boseman's last movie, Black Panther, it was his last movie. Everyone's going to watch this.
What's your point?
This film's going to go over people's heads like boom mics. It's so thought-provoking. Just the symbolism of Chadwick Boseman busting through the door and he's trapped in an alleyway with no ceiling. It's such a pivotal part of the film, just a heartbreaking part. But that's going to go over people's heads. This movie isn't for everyone. The story is something you have to underline and think. The plot isn't in your face. There's no conclusion. This is someone's life we're talking about, and that's the plot of the movie. And so every bit of dialogue, storytelling in this, you have to take, and you have to put that in your head. You have to compartmentalize that. And when you do get to the end, it's such a heartbreaking movie. And that was life, which makes it even more heartbreaking, which adds another layer of depth to it that people aren't going to understand. Mainly white people. Mainly people who eat Tide Pods. Mainly people who listen to the rapper Lil Xan.
Makes sense.
I wish this movie was for everyone. I loved it. I cannot explain how much I loved it. Top 5 of the year.
Ease. You got the greatest of ease.
That's right.
Those are the reasons I gave my Rainey'S Black Bottom 10 out of 10 wings. Tell me what you thought about this in the comment section below. Scroll back up, hit the like button so we can get into that YouTube algorithm. Baby, please help me. That's my dream. Chadwick Boseman character, Levy, he had a dream. I got a dream. Help that come true. So like the video. We get an algorithm. Share the video. That also helps the dream.
And then what?
Subscribe.